Huwezi piga luku na una bargain fare. State of the nation niko ngorijo, niko njaa na keja imejawa ba. Keja zetu wamebomoa. Vijana, nini tutadu? Jugava high come through anytime soon. Greetings, it's mrnayed, and I have an upcoming EP dropping on the 1st of June, Madaraka Day, and I'd like to talk about the tracks. Over the coming weeks, I'll be talking about each track and the inspiration behind it. And this week, we're going to focus on Dhiki, the first track of the EP. And dhiki is a Swahili word which translates to hardship. And it came about a time when I got to realize that we are going through such a delicate phase as a country. The spike in high cost of living and basically just existing in itself is unsustainable. At that time I was having 2 meals a day. So that means ukiamka asubuhi, just make sure that you have a nice lunch because the next meal you're going to have is in the evening. Going through mental fortitude. Inside the mind, I'm going through so much pressure and having to fend for our family, trying to make our ends meet, making sure that parents have something to eat, especially coming from a home where we're taking care of a sick parent. That was such a delicate time. I remember just picking up my guitar, and I'll show you an image of the guitar. Picking up the guitar and just making that riff. The riff was inspired by, I was aiming for a rock feel to the track. It has some elements of rock when we have distortion in it. Basically, I was trying to imagine how we can have a rock track with Swahili lyrics. I managed to fuse both English and Swahili on both parts of the track. It was such a crazy moment, and the aggression and the anger of how the high cost of living is kicking ass, barely even making your ends meet. Dhiki is the first track of Colored Sonics Volume 2, which is an EP that I made addressing the injustices that we are going through, not only as a country, but also on a global scale, from Nairobi to Congo to Sudan to Palestine to Lebanon, Serbia, and it's just a time capsule trying to show us this is the current state of the world. Where are we heading, really? So my inspiration for the EP comes from just revolutionary artists like Bob Marley, Fela Kuti, Lucky Dube, how they spoke about the things that were happening around that time, apartheid, colonialism, the effects of all that, and how we are facing the challenges because of all these things that happened in the past. And if not for them to document and put them in an artistic way for us to consume and realize that these things are not new. These things have always been here, and basically the battle is still here to be fought, and we have the chance to make a difference. One of the ways you can support me is through sharing this video and pre-saving the EP. It's basically revolutionary music and an analysis of the current state of the world from my perspective, and it's worth a listen. So make sure you pre-save Colored Sonics Volume 2 on the link on my bio, and also it's available for purchase on Bandcamp. Liberation in a Calm is out.